So what's this camp been like for you being back here? Does it feel like home, or does it feel like, different being back after a year off? What's the?
Yeah, it feels like home. I think I spent a lot of summers here and comfortable, and it's just good to be back with so many good friends and coaching staff that I know very well, and some new faces that I've really enjoyed meeting.
On a day like this, when Aaron has a day off, how do you try to take advantage of those elevated reps?
You just try to do the best you can with them. I thought we had a good day and moved the ball, took care of the ball. It's always a quick turnaround with the Friday Night Lights, and then getting yourself up for this one. But I thought the guys came out with a lot of energy, and unbelievable crowd here today. Unbelievable for a Saturday night, for a Saturday afternoon. So it was fun.
Mason, what's it been like working with Aaron? How's that relationship going?
Yeah, I'll have to temper my warmth because I had a buddy send me a video and said, "Bro, your eyes are glazing over talking about Aaron Rodgers. So relax, take it easy a little bit." But it's been great. I mean, he's been very helpful and just very friendly and open to questions, and whether that be football or non-football, talking about his experiences over the years. So really enjoying it and trying to pick up anything I can from him. He's got a lot of, he's forgotten more football than most of us will ever know. So it's a great resource.
While you weren't here last year with Arthur Smith, you were here a while. A lot of guys are saying that, hey, there's a lot of extra layers to the offense right now with the way Arthur Smith's dialing things up. Have you noticed that, and how have you worked with, how have you felt that difference from the times you were here?
Yeah, I think you try to fit the concepts that you have to the players. I think Arthur's done a good job of that, and I watched all the games from last year, with the overlays and the play tags, and I feel like I probably agree with you that there's been a good many different concepts that have been installed. Whether they had that last year and it just didn't fit the style, but I'm real comfortable with what we got in, and I think the guys have been executing it well.
How have you liked the tight end heavy packages with all the various talents you have with Pat, Jonnu, Darnell, even Connor?
Yeah, it's a versatile group. Darnell can block a defensive end, very well, and then also, he's caught a lot of balls this camp, and not just short flat routes. He's been catching the ball down the field. Pat is always sure hands and a stud, over the middle, and then John has been very explosive, very very impressive. I think he's going to help us. He's going to add to that room quite a bit. Connor does a great job. Connor's fast, man. He's fast for a tight end, and he makes a lot of good plays. So it's a great group.
Are you more at ease this camp than maybe 2 years ago, knowing what your role is, what they signed you to come in for, not as much guessing?
Absolutely, I'm more at ease. I was just a couple of years ago. I've been very grateful to be back here, and because I felt like, you never know when it could. I don't know if it could have been my last year or you just hadn't played in a while, and you're sitting at the third string on the depth chart, and a lot has to happen for you to get on the field, and a lot did happen that year, and I'm grateful, to God for giving me, that window of opportunity. But couldn't be more pumped to be back here and going to work every day with Mike Tomlin and this great roster that Omar Khan's put together.
You told us back after that Bengals game, you were studying for the real estate exam. You were legit. Do you ever think about that? Like, here I am 2 years later, and I'm still kicking and doing well.
I think I'm always, in the off season for sure. You're trying to figure out what you like, because you hear from so many guys. Whether you make $100 million or $1 million, the transition comes at some point, and you want to find out what you're passionate about. But I'm still incredibly passionate about this game, and I love this game, and it is a blessing to come out here and throw balls to DK Metcalf and Calvin Ridley and Roman Wilson and Brandon and Ben and the slew of receivers and tight ends that we have. It's so fun playing this position, and I'm so grateful that I'm still able to do it.
A couple years ago, when you were thrust into action, you made the most of your opportunity. What's the key in your current role to stay ready and to maximize your opportunities if they do come?
Yeah, I think just it's always that when you get into the season and are you studying more because you're not getting the physical reps, so are you doing more doubling down on the mental work and the walkthrough reps and stealing any throws you can get after practice. That is the way to to be ready and when you're called upon. And the NFL's back quarterback to make sure you're sharp and you're not just coasting through the year, because you never know when your opportunity is going to come.
What's the dynamic like in the quarterback room during meetings? How much is Aaron kind of giving input and just examples of things he's seen throughout his time?
Yeah, he has got a great social awareness. He's not trying to dominate the meeting or step on the coach's toes, but when he's got a nugget of wisdom, he is absolutely going to speak up in a respectful way and communicate that to the room, and then that often breeds a lot of conversations and a lot of learning. So that's been a great resource that I'm glad I've been able to have.
You were here with Darnell Washington here. How have you seen his game progress both blocking and as a pass catcher?
Yeah, he's I don't know how many human beings can run the way he does at 300 pounds, 290 and 299. It's pretty impressive. He's huge hands and he's smart. He's a total package. Yeah.
Thanks, Mason. Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.